Hello, you beautiful, beautiful souls. Welcome to your Aquarius video. Welcome to Aquarius by Aquarius. I'm your host, Colleen, and I want to be the first to tell you that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. And I want to thank each and every one of you for being here, for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you and the divine values you. And thank you guys so much for being here. I did channel a song today, and I wasn't quite sure what to make of it, so I looked up the song to see, like, I don't know, sometimes you can find out why the person made the song, what was going on, and things like that. And I did find the song with the lyrics, and I will put that song in the description box below. Oh, by the way, I am creating this video for you guys on May 13th or 14th, 2025, depending on where you guys are at in the world. But anyway, the song I channeled is called Lights by Elle, Goulding, and it's a song that put her in the spotlight. And there's a little interview of her on the Associated Press. So she said, when I looked up that song, she said she had written it after a breakup, not specifically after a breakup, but she had been through a very difficult one. And I think that she had said something about when she had met someone. She gave the name of a person she met, and then it was like the floodgates open, and she just felt inspired to let all of this out. So I don't know if you're about to let the floodgates open on something, or if someone's going to let the floodgates open on you, of a lot of stuff that just needs to come out. Maybe someone feels safe with you, maybe feel safe with someone, maybe you'll do it with each other. I don't know how this is going to play out. But you can check out the song if you want to with the lyrics. It's Lights by Elle Goulding, I think. Yeah, I will put the song in the description box. Anyway, let's see what wants to come out. Okay. I see a fish. For me, that's abundance. No matter what I ever read about, fish is always abundance. And usually money, but it's a positive transaction. Yeah, abundance. Many things following intuition and movement. Yeah, water always can represent emotions and intuition, but whenever I even dream about a fish, I know that there's something going on with money coming toward me or something like that. So just, I feel it's strong abundance. That was also the song Lights. Okay. Lights was also her, like, her not a breakout song, but her, like, it just took off and she got so much attention from that. So there might be something that you're doing or will do, and it just catches off, gets so much attention. And that's possible nowadays. I mean, you know, with TikTok and everything else, it can go viral. It could definitely be something like that. There could be something that you do that goes literally viral, makes some money. All right, an idea. Yeah, you can't not. There's an idea you got that could literally go viral. Which card is this? Looks like a cog wheel. It looks like a wheel and a cog. Or what do you call it? I think that's what you call that, a cog wheel? That's what it looks like. No way, this is stars. See, I never would have got stars from this. Ha! Anyway, success. So, success. There's something. If you got an idea, you know, it's been coming out in a few of your readings for a few months. It's come out, especially in my Game of Life Oracle deck. It's come out a few times. Act on that idea. Quit your job. It's not good for you. This might be what's coming out. Not everyone has a job, but if you got an idea, man, it could make you some money. It can make you some money. It doesn't have to be like an invention. It could be an invention, but to me, it's going to be more like something that could go take off quickly, go viral. So if you have any idea about, if you're a content creator, if you have any idea about anything, right here, it's very favorable. It's very favorable. And then we have the clouds. The only negative thing out of all of that is clarity. Okay? Clarity. So it might be, for me, the only negative part of this might be working out the details. That's what I feel. Working out the details. If there's something that you have an idea about or something that you want to do, okay, and it could definitely take off, go viral, or grow rapidly. It seems like the most, you know, they say the devil is in the details. Well, I would say that's what this card is representing. The devil is in the details when it comes to whatever's trying to come out here for you. But it looks good because it's abundance for you. It's your, and it's also an idea, which means it stemmed from your creativity. And star, you know, I never would have got stars from this card, but okay. And Aquarius is the star. All right. And you think of star seeds written in the stars. Oh, through that little bitty hole is the stars. Look at that. You're looking through the, I get it now. I get it. You're looking through the, I forget the name of that, telescope. Soulmates and loyal heart. Wow. This looks like a nice pair. Maybe you're going to have a choice even, because you know, you might, if this involves other people, okay, if this is that idea, we don't know if this is just talking about a soulmate, because maybe you're going to pair up with a very prosperous soulmate, because whatever this ideal is, I don't know. I don't know if your ideal involves others, but this might be separate to that. This might just be stuff that wants to come out and telling you, hey, you got somebody coming in. All right, you got somebody coming in. Soulmates and loyal heart. Now, this deck doesn't have a twin flame deck, so sometimes I would make this my twin flame card. So being both of these came out together, some of you might have a star seed, a twin flame, or you know, but everyone, you know, could have a soulmate coming in, and that, or this could talk to me about more like something that could go to you know, a relationship or marriage, okay, and this could too, but this could be anybody, right? This could be a friend, it could be a lover, but this could be like it goes somewhere, like, you know, the same status, both being the crown, the king, and the queen. So I feel like you have love. And we have 41, which turns to 5, and that's change. So if you were manifesting somebody, there's change in that. And then you have 35, which is 8, which is infinity. So it could be that divine counterpart type of energy there. Honoring your energy. This came out in the pre-shuffle. No matter what is going on, always honor your energy, okay? Always honor your energy. Don't allow people to drain you or tear you down in any kind of way, all right? Always maintain a steady focus. a steady focus, because as I'm looking at this card, I'm also being drawn to this tarot box over here. Excuse me, which is a young lady looking up. Okay, looking up, and two ducks are near her, and I feel like that's reminding me of this card here, the sun looking up. So I feel like this has a lot to do with honoring your energy, with your intuition, honoring your energy about how you feel. And this might be relevant because right before the reading, I was meditating, but, I had, somebody had like an expectation, okay, that I had already done my readings and I could, go somewhere. And I said, no, I can't. I still have my readings to do. And normally I would be the kind of person who would say, just stop everything and yeah, let's go do it. I'm kind of like a people pleaser kind of a person. So maybe some of you are that way. And this is reminding you, honor your energy. Love, not saying you don't love yourself, okay? But sometimes it's easy to forget about yourself when you're busy with your life and taking care of others, and whatever that could be. It could be literal people, your work, pets, things you have to do. Stay the steady course. Steady ascension. It's not dramatic, but it's a steady climb. And that keeps coming out for you. And this person that you're aligning with, okay, you're meeting them on your way, or you already have them. But it doesn't matter. Just stay on that course. Stay on that course, that steady ascension. I feel like a lot of you have karmic relationships that are falling to the wayside now. This is a big year for change. The hardest part of this year is supposed to be behind us when it comes to astrology wise. Okay, April was supposed, the end of that, and then May start the fresh new energy really. So we're going to see a lot of karmic relationships just fall to the wayside. They're just not going to work for us anymore. Friendships, work relationships, love relationships. We're not going to let people take advantage of us, and that's going to come in with family, because sometimes family can really take advantage because they expect you're always available, right? Because you're family. But you got to honor your energy. You have to honor your energy. Sometimes with friends too. Not today. That says it perfectly. You might need to tell a couple of people, not today. I'm not feeling it today. Maybe tomorrow, or maybe in a day or two, or maybe in a week, or maybe never. I'll let you know. But the point being, Aquarius, is for you to decide. It's honoring your energy. It's not for others to decide how you should spend it. I guess I should have said that. It would have been much more simpler for me, but you guys, if you guys watch me, you already know my English isn't very good looking, and neither any other languages that I speak. So we're going to get into the tarot reading. I also want to take this opportunity to just thank you guys for being here again, and thank you to my moderators. Thank you for you guys holding it down. I will be answering comments again, and I will be getting into the chat again. I've just been trying to deal with the allergies, deal with a few other things, and also work on my goals. And it's just quite hard. Sometimes it just feels like it's you and you. You and other you, right? All right, let's get this here. Wow, is this the whole reading? I think Spirit gave me the whole reading. Yeah, and then some. Got some bonus cards here. Okay. There's the opportunity. For me, the World is a very positive card. It's endings and beginnings, but it's also like another way to say opportunity, because it's a door that opens or closes. And both of those are opportunities, right? You always have an opportunity to open or close a door, or walk through or not walk through. But on the bottom of the deck, we have this Nine of Swords. That's a lot of thought. And right next to that, we have all these emotions. So somebody might be heavy in their emotions, thinking about coming in, or something to do with exchanging something with you energy-wise, whatever form of energy. But this is emotional, okay? Somebody's sort of just holding back right now. I'm using the After Tarot. So this is like the moment after. And before I clarify, what I'm noticing is we have a pretty good amount of major arcana, you being one of them with the Star, also with the World. You're both, because the World is all the fixed signs. And then I'm also seeing Gemini, Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Scorpio, and Sagittarius right now. And also Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio again here. Okay. When I see Temperance in reverse, something's not right. Okay. Something just isn't right. And the next card after that gives me an indication of what's going to happen. Something's not right, so what are we going to do about it? And the next card is the Four of Cups reverse. We can do nothing. We can cry over spilt milk, as they sometimes have this card. Or we can do something about it. Both of these are reversed. Now I got to clarify. Sometimes when the Four of Cups reverse is like this, sometimes somebody's going to finally get up and do something, but sometimes someone isn't happy with the fact that they aren't or can't. So let's clarify that Temperance card. Look at that. Is this crazy? Like, that'll never happen again. That'll never happen in a million years. That you guys witnessed it once in a lifetime. And it's the devil. It's the devil. This deck, the devil is conditioning. The Osho Zen, which I'm clarifying with, it's conditioning. And conditioning has a lot to do with beliefs. And beliefs have a lot to do with traditions. And then we get into the Hierophants area. So something isn't happy or settled or balanced because the devil is in the details. Just like it said in this card. Remember what I said? The devil is in the details? Well, I'm not trying to repeat myself, but these cards starting right here is like saying, okay. Things aren't right because the devil is in the details. Well, the devil is something we like. That's why we tie ourselves to it, right? It's you know, we like cheesecake. That's the devil. We like gossiping. That's the devil. We like to overindulge. That's the devil. You see what I mean? But in this case, it's like, I want to say put up or shut up. I really do. But we do have a karmic relationship. So in the process of your ascension, these karmic relationships are just, they're going to drop off. I know I make it sound like it's going to happen rapidly, but it's not. It's a steady ascension, like a vine. And that vine grows stronger. And as long as you're ascending, you're going to meet your highest soulmates and divine counterparts. This karmic relationship could represent the devil that's in reverse. What needs to leave is a karmic relationship, possibly. But I know somebody's tired. Somebody's tired. Somebody's tired. Somebody might want to be happy. Maybe someone's dealing with a Leo. Tell me about the Four Cups in the reverse. Beyond delusion, which is judgment. Somebody makes a decision. All right. It's also Pluto, Scorpio energy. And Pluto is entering... I can't remember. There's something happening on the 23rd, I think, of this month. And it's affecting Aquarius. I'll have to look at it and maybe talk about it in another video. But this might be that, because it's affecting Aquarius. All right. I wish I could remember it, guys, but I can't right off the top of my head. But it just, because I remember them saying something about Pluto. Pluto could be affecting us around that time. And I know Pluto is already in our sign, but there's something happening, and it might be that representing that. Tell me more. I want to know more about that. Judgment. Is that a decision, or are you literally talking about Pluto here? Ooh. Man. All right. Looks like we have somebody who is having a heavy mind. And I'll show you I'm going to just show you what I see as an intuitive reader, because I start picking up on the feelings coming through. And we have this heavy heart here. Okay, heavy heart. Don't worry, man or woman, heavy heart. Here's the devil again. So somebody isn't really settled or satisfied, I feel, until they change something with you. And the reason I say that is because this also came out. The Lovers. The Knight of Swords. And this is rather quickly. Now, you know, this does say act on that ideal, and maybe that is separate message than what is here, but somebody might act on an ideal with you. You two, like, you could enter a partnership with somebody, literally, in love or money or both. Not necessarily the same people, but you could. So that somebody is making a decision to come or to do, to take action. And it could be you. You could be the one deciding to take action. But it's somebody who is in a stuck energy. Someone who is in a stuck energy deciding to take action. So somebody, let's just say if you're stuck and you're taking yourself out, you're taking the steps. You could be helping somebody take the steps, or, you know, towards something, okay, as a good friend, soulmate. But this is more like the Lovers for me. This is more like the Lovers card for me. And somebody could be coming in to help, all right? And it could be, obviously, a decision is made. Maybe a Gemini is involved, or Scorpio. It doesn't really matter. But this energy is strong that I'm going to come in and do something. So either you're making a choice to move forward because you're ascending. Somebody might be making a decision here to come toward you. Because, like I said, the stuck energy, this is a lot of mental energy as well, with the devil and with the Eight of Swords, and with somebody about ready to do something, you or them. It has a lot to do with getting out of the mind and taking physical action. All of this is saying act, 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 act. Go for it. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. There, see, it came out anyway. Look. Yeah. There is a person who's thinking about taking action. Somebody might feel frozen or stuck, or maybe somebody feels helpless, or maybe somebody wants to, because the Six of Pentacles had tried to come out at some point, didn't it? I don't know, because it's not here though. It's not here right now. It might have been further down. Yeah, right here. See, somebody's thinking about taking action to help or work with or exchange with someone here. But I feel like someone wants to be generous. Somebody wants to be generous is what I really feel. But change. So change is about to happen. If you have anyone coming your way for like a financial opportunity, like an investor, a backer of an idea, or if you have some saved, I don't know. We have the Four of Pentacles here. This is a savings here, right? But this person is thinking of making some sort of magic with these coins. Like, these coins got a purpose. And whatever these coins, however this person spends these coins, is going to give much gratification because why? Somebody got a hero fantasy? It looks like this person is being rescued. Tell me about that. Eight of Swords. The World. Yeah. There it happens anyway. I feel like there's going to be an opportunity that happens, and that's what I was watching in the video. Around the 23rd, something is happening, and it's going to present opportunities. Okay, it's definitely going to present some opportunity. You should get at least one opportunity within this thing is entering on the 23rd, so within a month you should at least receive an opportunity that's going to benefit you. And it's strongly saying to act on it. Strongly saying to act on it. Act on the idea is the strongest thing, or act on an offer. Okay? Idea or offer. Act on an idea or an offer is what's strongly coming out here. And this is your energy. It's fixed. Tell me about that Six of Cups. That's a soulmate type of connection, but it's also nostalgic, but it's also in the past. For some people, whoever is showing up anyway, yeah, somebody is just showing up in this energy of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or and we have this Four of Cups. Okay, so the Four of Cups is here twice. I do feel like somebody wants to change the status between you and them. Okay. And in order to change the status between you and them, somebody's got to make a move. And that's what somebody's thinking. If I want change, I got to create change. And that is like a perfect mantra right there. That's a perfect Pluto mantra. If I want change, I have to create the change. And that's kind of what this person's thinking. And like I said, it can be you thinking it. It could be someone else, because you're aligning. So I don't know who's thinking of it, but somebody's like, look, I can create change. All right. Or I can give change, right? I can help or I can create. But like I said, it seems like it's gonna come in as an opportunity or an offer. Opportunity or an offer. Pay very close attention. Because it's going to help you get away from karmic relationships or karmic situations. In other words, it's going to help you on your climb up in purpose. I feel like somebody does watch you from the past, and I feel like somebody does sort of look you up. I feel like it brings someone a smile to look you up or see what you're up to. So it's also someone showing up as keeping their emotions and feelings to themselves. But I feel like this person wants to be very giving to you. So it might end up being some sort of partnership, especially in money. Tell me about the Ten of Wands. But there's love here too. So Queen of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but I feel like somebody is, okay, if, I feel like this person wants to hug you, really, and, because I think, like their eyes are closed, they're thinking, what are they thinking of? The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is a very loving person, or it could be this Queen of Cups is thinking of you. It doesn't matter. The whole point is there is somebody who really wants to come toward you. I don't know if they feel like, or you want to go toward them, but it seems like somebody might be, I don't know, helping, rescuing, releasing, freeing somebody. And moving forward. So this is a relationship that's going to be permanently checking itself out, most likely. Unless you have kids with it. Let's see. Let's clarify the Hierophant in the reverse. That is the near future position. It can talk about a lot of things in the reverse. So let me just clarify. For me, the reverse cards can mean more than the upright ones. The upright ones have a very basic meaning, where the reverse ones, it's just all over the place. Three of Swords, Ace of Wands, and Ten of Cups. Though the Ace of Wands and Ten of Cups is reverse, and the Three of Swords. So this is the Karmic. Okay, it looks like it's it could be a spouse or a long-term relationship, or it was a long-term contract, spiritual contract. But this is tied to Three of Swords. It's also a lesson. It's a karmic lesson. So somebody completes or finishes a karmic lesson, and that came out in yesterday's reading, something about a karmic lesson, or the day before. It was very recent, one of my last couple day reading, and this is over. And this actually came out in the pre-shuffle. It said relationship is over, it's finished. I got from this deck, but it was the it was like the Scythe or whatever. It was the Grim Reaper. Yeah, it was the Grim Reaper. It's over. And that's what's coming out here. So there's a karmic relationship that's over, and there's a new relationship that's meant to take hold. And I think that's what's trying to happen. The universe is trying to push that agenda, okay? Bring it about. Now we have this Tower in reverse with this Ace of Wands. Now whoever is tied to this energy of really wanting to come toward you, this person is like, if I don't make a move, I am not going to have my 10 of Cups. And whoever's thinking that is right. If you don't make a move, you're not going to have your 10 of Cups. And somebody knows that. And part of this 10 of Cups is, it's real important. It's real important. So this person has some very big plans. They either don't want to lose you, or they you know, because like I said, you guys have been having the past and the new come out in your readings because the past doesn't want to let go, or some of you are in a current relationship that you're trying to get out of and they don't want to let go. Whatever this is, there's a person who's got you on their mind. Okay? There's a person here with wealth and abundance. There's a person here with an idea that can generate more. There's two people coming together. One person, I feel somebody has a skill. I'm not saying, this is what I feel. I feel like somebody has a skill and somebody wants to invest. I feel like the person who's going to invest in the person that has a skill is a person who is emotionally going to invest, because this person is already emotionally invested. And so you have a person that's coming toward you who's emotionally invested, but they're not karmically invested. They're not karmically invested like, you know, let me have Aquarius in my life while I can use them, you know, or vice versa if you're cross-watching, okay? But versus this other connection that is just it's just warm and loving and it's passionate. But somebody's like, I gotta make a move or I won't have my 10 of Cups. And that's where I'm trying to determine, is it the ex or the soon-to-be ex? Some of you, like I said, you're trying to get away from them. Or is it, who wants to come toward, who's this? It's like somebody wants to come toward you. Now, some of you, it's like I said, it's a soulmate, and it's, or, you know, they want to come toward you like it's a family member. 10 of Cups can talk about a family member, but there is this karmic relationship. We have this 9 of Swords, and it landed here. This landed on the Hierophant reverse and the karmic relationship. And this is telling me it's time. It's time. So this might be you. You might be taking a look in the mirror and saying, look, I cannot fix this relationship. I can't hold it together no more. I can't participate in it. I can't be married and living in a separate place. Like, I've got to sever ties. You might be saying that. Or I need to cut off from this job. I need to do that. Whatever this is, and it could be the Scorpio full moon. There's a lot of Scorpio energy here, and we just had the Scorpio full moon. And I'm doing this reading the day after the Scorpio full moon. So it could even be like this energy is making somebody make some very discerning decisions, very aware. So you could be very aware of what's going on right now and what needs to change. But because I keep seeing you align with another person, I always have to say it could be the other person going through it. But somebody has to make a move in order for change. Either you got to make a move for change, they got to make a move for change. And maybe you went through a breakup and it's just time to move on, like let it go. like you've been mourning or in sadness. Yeah, whatever this stuck energy. Look, I have 2 cards that represent stuck. 8 of Swords, 6 of Swords reverse. 5 of Wands reverse. 7 of Pentacles. And it might be you're stuck because of money. Maybe you're trying to get to a different place, but money is the problem. So you're stuck in a karmic situation, or with a karmic person, or possibly with someone who has Aries, Leo, Sag in their chart. But this is what this is saying. And there's somebody who has the ability to help somebody get unstuck or free of a situation. I'm just going to have to say it might be this person who's thinking about how to free you. Or you're thinking about how to free them. Or you could be thinking about how to free yourself. All I know is at the end of at some point within a month, maybe 2, but I think within a month, you should have an offer or an opportunity from someone. Doesn't mean it's in love, but it could have to do with money, love, friendship, a family member. Because I have both soulmate and loyal heart card out here. And I have Scorpio all over the place, so I really feel that has to do with the Scorpio full moon. Because it's really got somebody thinking. And that full moon is affecting the fixed signs. And I have the World card here twice, which is all fixed energy. Tell me about that Ace of Wands. This is the new beginning. It's in the environment. You might not be aware of it, but someone's about to get free. Someone's about to be free and have a new beginning. I told you what I told you. There is someone who's trying to get free of a person or situation, and they just won't let go. And like I said, it's you or them. Either someone is holding you down or someone's holding them down, but someone's about to get free. And I love that for whoever's getting free, because I just feel it. Someone's been stuck too long. Tell me about the Magician card, which is Gemini, Virgo energy, but it's also in the hope and the fears, transformation. All right, so somebody's hope and fear is to change. People can get addicted and used to toxic situations. Somebody could have got used to a toxic relationship or stuck. It really looks like if someone's stuck in a relationship or workplace or someplace they, some person or place, environment they shouldn't be in, it really looks like it's related to finances. Like, I'm not financially strong enough to move on right now. I'm not. Somebody wants this change more than they don't, because transformation is in the upright, and that's Pluto, Scorpio energy. And that is what Pluto, Scorpio energy bring to us, that gift of transformation. But there might be some fear, okay, wanting this change, but also afraid of it, because people are afraid of the unknown. But the ultimate choice is yours, and there's the opportunity, because it's here twice. You got the World twice. I'm going to show you what it looks like, 2 different decks. The World is here twice, okay? And it's about, I feel like, accepting this offer or opportunity, but it's in the reverse at the end of the reading, because it's your choice. It's your choice. You're the one, regardless of how people might want you or make you feel guilty, guilt bait you, you're the one guiding your body. You are the captain of your ship. Your ship is your body, your vessel. It's your life. Uncomfortable means growth. And when you're comfortable, you know your routines inside and out. There's no change. You're just existing and living life every day. Nothing wrong with that. But if you want growth and expansion, the universe is going to call upon you to take this leap and to literally go into a new experience, Because that's what it's calling for, a new experience. It's calling for, it looks like two people to come together, okay? And the time is approaching for this. The time is approaching, but it does free somebody. Somebody gets free of a situation. Spirit's got jokes. Spirit's always joking with me like this. Okay. So ultimately, it's about seeing things differently. New vision is in the reverse, the world. You're going to make your decision, or if someone's coming toward you, they're going to make their decision based on a lot of things. How they're feeling. Maybe there's pressure from others. You're really going to have to honor your energy, though. You're going to have to always honor your energy, because I feel like I'm reading for a person that your life is going to be more busy than not. And I feel like the type of things that hold you down are responsibilities and requirements, though it could be a bad relationship, but I just feel like there's a lot of responsibilities and requirements that are holding, like, keeping somebody from doing something. There's a lot of work, a lot of repetition, and a lot of like, I got to do this, I got to do that. There's all this movement, but I also got to move if I want to create change. So it's like at the end of the day, you got enough money to pay the bills, but you don't have any extra. And it's like, okay, either I have to stay comfortable and be happy like this, but if I want to have a breakthrough, if I want to make more money, if I want to buy that house, buy that car, open that business, I need to do something different, and I need to think different. Some of you, you're going to expand with a partner. You're just going to expand with a partner. But you're turning into this Empress energy. And I don't mean this as female or male. It's Empress energy of, you're getting into a higher consciousness. You're getting away from the stress. This is a process, right? It doesn't happen overnight. You're getting away from stress, okay? Stressful people, stressful environments. I feel like your awareness is heightening to the point that you can recognize stressful people or stressful situations before you even start to engage with them. And I feel like you are moving away from those people and situations at all costs, unless you absolutely have to deal with them, like family or work or something like this. Tuning in is going to help you, because all of this came out like soon. What's happening soon is your person is coming. This is what's happening soon. You guys could travel together, but this is Eight of Wands. It's also communication. It's also quickly. There's guidance here. We have receptivity in the reverse. Somebody wasn't following guidance when it comes to doing something, but I feel now someone's following guidance. Like I said, you or them. Don't know if you know this person or not. But it seems like there's a person who's thinking a lot about you and not saying anything. I've got the King of Cups that came out, on the bottom of the deck. I have this, which is politics, but it's like, it's the energy of somebody's not showing their true feelings here. Somebody's putting a smile, but somebody is feeling like this. Two people are meant to come together, and it's your person. You and your person are simply meant to come together. Keep on your ascension. No matter what, keep ascending. Your person's in your life, ascend. They're not in your life, ascend. You got an ideal, act on it. Or someone may be acting on an ideal they have with you. All I can tell you is that you and this person, abundance kisses this connection. You guys would make money together very well. And there's happiness. So there's a Ten of Cups in reverse, and there's a Ten of Cups upright. You're leaving the Ten of Cups reverse behind. Or this is a person who is in some sort of judgment, or having a judgment about something they've done. Some of you need to tune in, turn in more, meditate more. There's a lot of messages that are trying to come to you from your ancestors, and not all of these messages are going to come out in tarot readings. So it's important to tune in, sit in silence, try to quiet the mind, because it looks like a lot of people want to talk to you if this is your reading. The offer, you're going to love it. It's small, but you're going to love it. A small what? What is it an offer of? Maybe it's a conversation too that makes you very happy. I want to clarify these cards and then we will close out. I know it's a long reading. I'm sorry. We're going to just clarify this and then we will close out. Okay. Somebody stops fighting it. Somebody puts the pieces to the puzzle together, and it might be you, Aquarius, because star is reversed and we have this living in the moment thing. And, you know, it seems like you might figure out something by meditating or sitting in some sort of silence or presence. It seems to put together the pieces to this puzzle. This puzzle comes together through tell me why. I gotta know. I'm just being nosy, but if this is your reading, you'll want to watch it till the end. Tell me about turning in. Yeah. Meditation sort of brings you guys together here. Whoever this person is. See, this is a partner. And whoever you're partnering up with, it might even be you need to meditate, not to bring them in. You might need to meditate to have discernment. You know, maybe you have more than one option, okay? But you might be tuning in or trying to tune in or need to tune in because it was reversed. Which way to go, your next steps. I feel like I know the universe is guiding you to this person because you guys are in so much connection already. It's not even funny. It's not funny. The universe is guiding you to this person. Some of you are very gifted and psychic here. And you need to pay more attention to that. Yeah. Yeah, some of you need to pay more attention to your psychic gifts here. All right. And there could be somebody close to you who's holding you back from some of these gifts. So it's like if you're trying to tune in, tune out, pick up messages, sit in silence, and then somebody comes in. All right. Somebody interrupts or, you know, something like this. Because somebody does have an energy that's just holding on, clinging on. And there's a new connection that's trying to... It's actually highlighted. There's a new connection that's highlighted. But there's this connection doesn't want to let go. So I'm going to show you. Look at all this. Yeah. Are you in connection with your person? I definitely believe so in the 5D. Look at all these doubles. You could be seeing 2222, 444, 555, especially if you're going to go through some change. Look at that. Yeah. I see love. I see a connection. Some of you, divine counterparts. Starseed, high-level soulmates. It's divine, though. It's not like karmic. Karmic is what you're moving away from. Or what they're moving away from. Anyway, I want to thank everyone who showed up. And we're going to close out now with this bonus card. And thank you to my moderators. We have the pronghorn. Action. Now is the time to act. Opportunities are here. Move forward with confidence. Your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle. Your quick wit and keen senses will lead you to success. So, you know, you got success here. You got money here. And you definitely got a person here and you do have someone who is making their way out of the picture. Anyway, y'all, thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much for being here this whole time if you were. I love you all, and namaste, my friends.